Guys, I have a confession. I forgot how to stream. I'm just staring at my computer screen, going, I forgot how to introduce myself. At least I remember my PNG this time. But hi now, hi Jack. I hope you've been well. She's back, alright. I'm back and as better and as scuffed as I am, as I can be. I was just staring at my computer screen for a few minutes thinking, should I do this? Should I go live? I had to like double check OBS and everything. Like, there's our disaster villainess. Yeah, she never left. Don't worry, guys. Oh my god. I'm not used to this. Not gonna lie, I just spent my past couple months going to work, playing League, and going on vacation. I'm not even good at any of those things. I slack off at work and I'm hard stuck iron on League, but here I am. But yeah, I hope you guys have been well. I got some water. I got my fruits. I took like some notes, not notes, but I have like pictures of stuff I did during my trips. So hopefully I can remember something to talk about. But I think I'll survive. It can't be that bad, right? Can't be that difficult. Oh wait, I forgot to take out the text. Okay, there you go. Did you make a slideshow about everything you did? I should have, huh? My friend and I, for our itinerary, we made a PowerPoint slideshow for that. But when it came to actually going and doing everything we did, we winged it. Our itinerary was just a list of places in each region you want to go to, and we would like decide on where and when to go based off the crowds. I might be able to post some pictures later. At the same time, I posted them on my other account. Sometimes just winging it is the best. Yeah! A lot of my favorite things that we did were things that we winged during the trip. Like, we would go to a specific place and there would be a cultural local festival going on. And even though my friend and I were some of the very few tourists there, it was really nice. Although, when I went to Tokyo, it's very survivable if you don't know any Japanese. But I felt bad I couldn't I felt bad that I wasn't speaking in their native language or made things easier for them to understand. Oh, dang it. So I do hope that next time I would be able to at least learn some more phrases. I want to know a few things before going. Yeah. Phrases and just the language or tips. To be honest, you can get decently further translated. Yeah. Lucky Boo, hello. Hope you had fun. I did. Thank you. It was so fun going to Japan. I was there for about a week and a half. I was so tired by the end of the trip, but it was so worth going. But knowing yourself is huge. Yeah, so that's my biggest advice for anyone who wants to go to Japan. If you want to go to Japan, you don't know the language or you're not confident in the language, download Google Translate or any translator app like Papago or DeepL, any of those, and download the Japanese package. So that way, even if you don't have internet connection, you'll still be able to scan that language. So if you're underground in the subway, if you're at a rural place with not a lot of data or Wi-Fi, or if you're going by without using any pocket Wi-Fi or eSIMs like I did, it would be really helpful to translate stuff. Plus with apps like Google Translate, you're able to open your phone camera and actually scan the Japanese phrases and translate what they are. So if you have a Japanese menu in front of you, you will be able to scan that menu and be able to order off of it. Anything else? Yeah, but for stuff regarding like trains and subways and just getting around, if you almost everything is in English. So when I went on my trip with my friend, we joked that I would be the one who would know all like who would be in charge of the language stuff, because I knew hiragana and katakana. But everything's in English. There's no point. Yeah, there is a decent amount of English, which I was thankful for. Everything's either in like English, Japanese, Mandarin, or Korean. When I was on the train stops, my friend was like, my friend was worried that she wouldn't be able to understand the train stations and what stops we were supposed to get off at. But everything was in Hangul, and because we both could read Hangul, we didn't have to like worry about it in addition to the English. It's like, damn, I learned hiragana for nothing, but it's all good. Yeah, by the next few days after my trip started, I was able to understand at least a couple of the questions I was asked when like ordering stuff. So every time you order stuff, like the first question, you get asked 2 questions when you order stuff, and they ask you in Japanese. The first question is, do you need a bag? Or the other question is, do you have a membership with us? And I knew that my first answer to both of those were no. I was like, oh, ie daijoubu desu. And like they could tell if I was a foreigner, but at least I got my point across. Which really helped, because I went to a lot of like anime stores and anime collab events in which there weren't a lot of foreigners. I went to some anime or VTuber related cafe events, and when I went to those with my friend, we were the only like foreigners there. Oh, which event? Yeah, I went to the Vox Sakuma cafe event. I went to the Niji Sanji cafe event, and I went to a Haikyuu cafe event. The Haikyuu one was so fancy. Like, my friend and I, we did not get the memo. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, thank you. It was the most upscale, the most expensive meal I had was freaking Haikyuu. The volleyball boys. It was this fancy like high-rise hotel, and everyone was like decked out in merch. Not only merch, but also like the representative character colors. So I saw this one girl, she was dressed beautifully in orange, just orange and black dress getup for Karasuno. And I'm just showing up in my button-up and jeans and my touristy garb, you know? Oh, I got a Suika. Nice. I felt really out of place, but at the end of the day, we were all taking pictures of our merch and our oshis. And it was just a really like fun vibe in general. It was so cute because everyone like brought their bags, their Ita bags with their favorite characters. They were taking pictures with their standees. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing that too. We're all doing that. Because in the, like, at least here in the States, I do that too when I'm out with my friends and stuff. But I feel sometimes get weirded out that like I might get weird looks or something. Like, why is this grown adult taking pictures with some plushie, you know? I usually don't care, but it's cool how it's like a lot more, I wouldn't say a lot more, but at least somewhat more normalized in places. And I did go and do mostly like anime stuff, but I did a lot of touristy stuff as well. Lots of walking. Oh shoot! Okay, lots of walking and visiting shrines and whatnot. My legs were so tired after day 1. My sleep schedule was so messed up, but it was overall a really worth it experience. Now that I think about it, I should have gone chronologically and talked about what I did chronologically. I'll do that after this game. But yeah, I did mention that I did some cultural festival things. That was like purely coincidental, not intentional. That was so cool. For example, I went to Ueno Park for one of the days. It was like a shrine and then a park that my friend walked around by. And in the park, it was there was a mid-autumn festival event going on. Like my friend and I were just looking for some lunch to eat, and boom, festival with like street foods and lots of idol groups performing. I was like kind of freaking out. I was like, oh my god, we actually get to see idol groups performing here. And they had so much energy. It was so hot. When I arrived in Japan, it was like 90 degrees hot. So don't go in the summer. I know that's been said so many times already, but I thought that the latter half of September would not be as hot. I'm using it on mouth. I feel like I should be too, with the state that I live in. But not only is it hot, it's also so humid. And I'd only experienced that like once before when I was in Vietnam visiting family. You see 90 degrees Fahrenheit humid. Yeah, you would survive. Me, on the other hand, I barely made it. I depended almost solely on these cooling wipes. Oh my god, please don't. They have these cooling wipes that if you wipe them on your arms and your neck, not on your face, but if you wipe them on, then you'll be able to feel some coolness for a bit. Oh, I'm used to humidity. I'm jealous of you guys. Well, maybe not really jealous. Damn it. I don't know if I would say I'm jealous, but I wish I could be used to it. I could do better. I could do better. Yeah, it was crazy because for the first week, before I went to Japan, my friend and I were like constantly checking the weather reports, and the weather reports were all saying, "Oh, it's gonna be rainy. You're gonna have thunderstorms. You're gonna have this and that," and the temperature was like 90 degrees for the first week, and I was like, "Okay, thunderstorms and it's hot. What do I do?" And so I did something stupid, and I did not pack a single like rain jacket, and I was like, who knows how accurate those weather reports are anyway. I mean, it didn't really rain the first few days. It was sunny, occasional very light rain, if any, at least for the first week. And then as time went on, the temperatures went back down a bit. So by my last few days, it was like in the 70s Fahrenheit for me, but with added rain. I remember specifically the 25th and the 27th that I was there had the worst rain, and I didn't pack a jacket. I had an umbrella, but I was wearing like short sleeves and everything, so my arms and stuff were still getting wet. I mean, I eventually survived, but maybe I'll learn my lesson next time and pack accordingly. Come on. Also, gotta be careful with sunburns. Yes, I applied sunscreen every day. I packed in my bag. My bag was getting heavy from all the sunscreen I was packing, because I had some for my face and some for my body. So I was packing that before I left each day and throughout the day, because weather can be deceiving. I'm used to the heat, and I tend to easily need on 90 pluses. Exactly. I think I would cry if I got sunburned. Like anything but that, please. Yeah, but that was just for like the first 2 days. That after a while, it cooled down. But I was walking like at least a couple miles a day on my trip. So imagine walking like over a mile a day, going visiting shrines in the outdoors, you know, walking down the Tokyo streets filled with other people. You know, it's not like it's not a chill. There's gonna be like crowded people in the subways, in the streets, in the touristy areas, especially. Yeah, it took some getting used to, especially the trains and the etiquette. I googled up like etiquette stuff before I went, and it did come out to be very handy. Like I did end up using a lot of the tips that I learned. But it did take some using too, especially the trains and stuff. Because I don't know if anyone else's Google Maps does this, but when I was in Japan, I depended on Google Maps for the directions and stuff. And I would get instructions saying, oh, go to this station and take this train. And then it'll list another station later on in a different line. But in tiny text, it'll be like, stay on this train and don't get out of this train. But me and my friend like misread that, and we got out of the train thinking we were waiting for another train. But nope, we were supposed to stay on the train still. So our first couple of days was us getting like stranded low-key. And we were like, should we ask someone? Or should we just like get on the next train and pray? Oh shoot, I messed up. Oh no, I didn't. We eventually got on the right train. That's how I survived and got back here. But it was a process. By the end of the trip, I was a train passenger pro, you know. But I was a little silly goofy for some of those. I'm trying to figure out if I have any regrets, I would say, from my trip. I don't think I really do have any. Oh, I do have one. There's this one donut place I kept walking by when I was in Akihabara. And my friend was telling me that, oh, that's a trendy, like, TikTok place or whatever. Not trendy TikTok place, but, like, a really popular place. And I was like, oh, wait, we can go there maybe if you want desserts or something next time. Yeah, turns out that place is closing down at the end of this month. So even if I want to come back, I can't. Because my friend and I we ended up getting crepes instead of donuts. Like, damn, I'm missing all that. Are you kidding me? There you go. Gotta put my brain cells for a second here. It was kind of funny though, because the first 2 days I was in Japan, it didn't really feel like I left the US. Because most of the places I went to were full of other tourists. And not as many Japanese people. And after like I started going to more stores and events, stuff like that, I was like, damn, I'm really out of place here. But like as a vacation-y touristy kind of way. So it was fine. Like we went to like the big temples and stuff. It was chill. It was fun, but I was like, damn, I feel like I haven't left the US. There's so many different people here. Oh, I will say, one of the most surprising things about Japan for me was the number of Viet people that are also touristing there. It was kind of funny being able to travel to another country, but then still hear your like native language out in the open. Darkberry, hi, hello, I'm glad you can make it. I'm just yapping about my Japan trip right now. It was very fun, very tiring. So, oh my gosh, accidentally got a Suika while yapping. New skill unlocked, great, yeah. I think after this game, I keep telling myself I'm gonna like open my photo gallery and actually talk about what I what I did on my trip and what I would recommend. Come on, there you go. But yes, I am back after a good couple of months. I'm glad to be back. Hopefully more consistent, but I gotta ease into it first. I'm still a bit jet lagged. After I got home from Japan, I was able to stay up for a few extra hours to like give gifts to my family and whatnot. And then I knocked out at 11 p.m. I slept for 14 hours, woke up at 1 p.m. Went through the whole day, and I was like, damn. I went through the whole day, but oh, thank God. And I wasn't able to sleep until 6 a.m. So yeah, I made really bad decisions. I stayed up till 6 a.m. Oh, woe is me, whatever. So then I ended up sleeping again, woke up around 11 a.m. today. So I only got 4 to 5 hours of sleep, like jet lag. Crazy, right? Damn, I know! I'm slowly fixing my sleep schedule. It's slowly getting there. Unfortunately, I have to fix it like tonight because I work tomorrow. And my coworkers will be like, oh my god, Maina, how was your trip? And I'll be like too asleep to answer the questions. Not that I care, but unfortunately I have adult responsibilities to take care of. And then I have to accumulate all my PTO all over again for my next trip. It was crazy. During my last couple of days, I was like, oh my god, I want to go here, but I don't have time to, at least on this trip. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save it for my next trip. Ooh, I'm getting closer. Come on. Okay. I'm in a really good position right now. We want to maintain it though. Okay. Sorry, I'm suddenly focusing right now. I need to get back on my professional Fruit Mountain gamer grind. Can I put it right here? Yes? Oh, okay. I'm a bit wary about. Come on. I'm so close. Double Suika! Let's go! Only 25 minutes into stream. Let's go! Maybe this break was well needed. You know? Yeah! Okay. I'm getting back into the rankings, guys. The grind's not over yet. Yeah, it's crazy because I only play this game when I go live. I don't really play Fruit Mountain when I'm not live. But it's a really good mood relief game, or like a chill game to play. And if I just yap by myself, I feel awkward. So I got the fruit game to help me, which is vibe. Wait, let me see if I can open up my phone gallery so I can yap about it while I play. I might be able to post some more pictures later. Some of them I already posted on my personal account, so I won't be able to post them on here. But yeah, that's just medication. Yeah, I packed medicine for my trip and I ended up not needing it. I was so nervous. Speaking of personal account, oh, yippee, I know, right? Didn't you say you were gonna post a cosplay picture somewhere? I did talk about that, didn't I? I haven't thought about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, maybe I'll save it for like 100 follower reveal or something like that. I haven't thought about it yet. I was like, should I make a side account for it, or should I use it to post on my main? Because I do have some pictures. The best thing you can do is cosplay yourself. Dude, I wish. The problem is, I made an outfit for myself that's super hard to walk in and be comfy in. You know, my next outfit, it should just be like a pair of sweats or something like that. Why didn't I think of that? Like, yeah, I look hot, but I would like die walking in heels in a convention hall if I ever costume myself. If I see a villainess in sneakers just walking around a convention hall, that's probably me. I could make that a goal myself today. Well, you don't have to go out to cosplay. That's true. I do have some cosplays that I haven't worn out. The thing is, I want to get my I kind of also want to get my money's worth on my cosplay. I think most of the cosplays I get for myself are ones that I could wear to a convention. I just received my last cosplay of the year, and it's Battle Bunny Misfortune from League of Legends. The problem is, I bought a second. I never plan on cosplaying Misfortune because she's like a super beautiful character. I never thought I would like fit that kind, say. No, look up bunny suit. You say JKJ. Look, if you look up the outfit, it's not a bunny suit. It's like a jacket, dress, shorts combo with bunny ears. She looks so good in that outfit. Also, the one thing that I never thought I would do with like my outfit or character idea was that I don't have bangs. And that seems like a really small thing, like whatever. Most people don't have bangs anyway, right? The problem is, I personally find it more difficult to cosplay characters that don't have. Could be a cool goal. Yeah. I just find it difficult to cosplay characters that don't have bangs because you have to work and fix up that hairline when you receive the wig. And one thing I like about cosplaying characters with bangs is that you can use the bangs to cover up flaws. So if the wig is too small, you'll see hair sticking out from the hairline. But if you have a wig with bangs on, it could kind of cover that up. But if you don't have bangs in your wig, it takes away that luxury. So now with my my Misfortune cosplay, I would have to like relearn how to like crimp a wig and style the wig, all without having bangs. As for bunny suits, I think the closest thing I ever did. Can I say this? I never wore this cosplay out. I just tried it for like the little giggles and stuff because I had bunny ears and stuff at the time. I did try a cosplay of a character from Bunny Garden. That was like a closet thing. It was cute, but I would be too embarrassed to wear that out. You like, if you know Bunny Garden. The like dating sim game where you visit the bar place, flirt with a bunch of cute girls. My favorite is Rin-chan from that game. I think it'd be fun to cosplay a character from that show. At least it's like weird, like show my room and stuff like that. Before I decided on VTubing, I thought about we're doing like those, wearing like a cosplay and streaming, so I can make the most out of my money from buying the cosplays. Because if I buy a cosplay and only wear like 2 to 3 times before I don't feel like wearing it today, that sucks. I was like, oh, I can wear more times that way. But at the same time, I don't live alone, so if I need to use like the restroom or something during stream, I would like run out my cosplay. My family would see me, like, what the heck are you wearing? And I was like, oh, I can't live with that kind of embarrassment. Maybe something for later down the line. Or I could do like a little like follower goal thing. Like, oh, if I hit like this many followers or something like that, I'll do something. I don't know what's a good number though. That's something I'll have to like figure out later on down the line. Okay. I'm getting closer to beating my record. Okay, I got this. Damn it, okay. Never mind. I suck at this game, okay. There you go. But yeah, I just got back from my trip, so like any like goals or longer term stuff, I'll probably give myself a few days or a few hours at least think about it. Let's see what I can do here. Okay. Please do not fall over. Please do not fall over. Got lots of room here. No! Darn it! I was so close. Weekly 41? Hold on. Is that in the scoreboard yet? Rankings. So close, I know, right? Weekly standard mode. I did make it! Yay! 41 out of 50! Yo! Okay. And I'm 22 on the monthly rankings, okay. Remember when the Fruit Mountain expert showed up? Dude, that was so funny. It was cauliflower, right? I think it was them. Oh my gosh. That was insane. You know, if they ever want to drop by and give tips again, advice again, I'm listening. It's okay. I'm only 36 minutes into today. I got lots of time to figure this out. Oh wait, my trip. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for my trip to Tokyo, I went to only one city. I only went to Tokyo, and my friend did most of the planning. I was just a weeb on the trip. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'll go to like every store with an anime character or anime merch on there. And when it comes to like a touristy stuff, I just sat in the back while my friend did most of the planning on that part. So how we divided our days was that my friend would divide each day into like 1 or 2 regions or parts of Tokyo, and then we would explore from there. So our first day we were like dead tired. We did not want to do anything. We just checked into our hotel. We grabbed 7-Eleven convenient food. I think every other day we were at 7-Eleven. From how cheap, from how affordable, and the quality of the food was really good. I think every day I was getting a bag of mandarin orange pieces. It was so good. I was getting like onigiri, I was getting mandarin oranges, I was getting drinks, I was getting ice cream, I was getting smoothies. Like those, you know, have you guys seen those TikToks where people go on like the midnight 7-Eleven runs? I felt that was me like every day during half my trip. It had like everything we needed, from like laundry stuff to food to ATMs. Like that was pretty, like that was a huge thing for me and my friend. Alright. Yeah, we just got food that knocked out. I think my friend and I, we stayed, sounds good, I know, right? My friend and I, personally, during our stay, we were never out past 9 p.m. People were like, oh my gosh, Japanese, like, nightlife and stuff like that. But we were tired, jet-lagged. We were also two women in a foreign country, foreign city. We didn't want to take that risk. So most of our trips were like early morning day trips rather than like nightlife stuff, which I did not have any issue with. That was probably what I preferred as well. I'm not the drinker nightlife club type of person. Yeah, I gotta stay safe. Yeah. Like, Japan probably is considered one of the safer cities in that regard, but at the same time, I just want to like make sure. Sorry, but I have to go. No worries, Darkberry. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you have a nice day too. I'll see you guys next time, hopefully. At least I'm more active now. Yeah, hope you take care. Have a good night, afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you there. What was I talking about? Oh, just not being out late. Yeah, most of the stuff my friend and I wanted to do anyway, it was stuff like visiting shrines, going shopping, going to cafe events. All that stuff was like around lunchtime, so we didn't have to worry about staying up late for that. But yeah, our first days were, I think although my friend and I didn't go at the optimal time in regards to weather, I was really surprised that everything my friend and I did, there were no long lines, there was no waiting, no horrendously bad crowds. I remember people talking like, oh, you should go to during like cherry blossom season, and like while I wish I could, you know, I know it's beautiful at that time, I just don't think I'll be able to handle the crowds if I went in around like April. Because my friend and I, we went to a lot of like touristy attractions. I would love to see the cherry blossoms. I know, right? I feel like they'd be so beautiful and majestic. Because I walked down the parks where the cherry blossom trees were, and they were just branches and green leaves. Nothing wrong with that, you know, nature's beautiful and whatnot, but they weren't like the iconic pink cherry blossom trees. And I was like, damn, imagine we come here during April. We probably wouldn't be able to get good pics regardless, just because of how many people would be like scattered around. But yeah, a lot of places in Tokyo did not open until 10, 11 a.m. So my friend and I would get up. My friend and I, we routinely got up at like 4 to 5 a.m. for like the first half of our trip. Just because like we were like that jet lagged and whatnot. So I guess it could be kind of too early for some people, but like tip or advice, that actually was a really good time to go. If you want good pictures in front of the shrines, in front of the touristy places, you gotta come early. I came around 8:30 to the Sensoji Temple in Asakusa. At least things closed very late there. Yeah, they did. Like, supermarkets closed late. 7-Elevens are 24 hours, most of them. I wouldn't say every place closed really late, but at least the necessities, you know? Yeah, so my friend and I were lucky to pick a hotel with free breakfast. So we would like eat breakfast super early, and then come on, and then go take the trains to the temples. I think the only thing that sucks about going everywhere super early is that you have to go. You might have to go when it's like peak train travel time, because that's when like 8 to 9, something like that, is when everyone's going to school, everyone's going to work, and you'll have to be on the same trains. I was lucky to not have experienced anything like super horrendous in regards to the crowds, but I have like walked past some crowds. Like, damn, that's a lot of people. There you go. Anything else? But yeah, when my friend and I got to Sensoji Temple, not crowded at all. We had like lots of free space to take pictures, which I was thankful for. Oh shoot, okay, that's workable. And in front of that temple, there is a ginormous street market. But when we got there, it was like an hour and a half until it opened up. So we were just like walking idly back and forth for a bit, exploring the temple, waiting for the street food places to open. And even though we came there super early, not gonna lie, it was kind of worth waiting for just like getting there early and waiting for places to open, because once they open, you're one of the first people to line up. You don't have to line up later. There's this really popular booth selling like strawberry mochi or something like that. I didn't get it, but my friend got it, and she was one of the first people to get, like, she was one of the most earliest people when it opened. So she did not wait in a single line. She got her food, and it was like really orderly and stuff. We came back like 30 minutes later. There was like a super long line, like just people just waiting for their food. And that's like the thing with like places you see on TikTok and social media. Once they go viral in TikTok and stuff like that, you're gonna get lines no matter what. So you're gonna like wait or come in early, or you're gonna wait like at least 30 minutes for your food, if not more than that. Trying to figure out what we did after that. Let's see. Went to the temple, street market. We saw a bunch of like statues and stuff. Wait, can I? Let me just go through my entire gallery. Damn, my gallery is so messy. It's all anime stuff. It's my parents were asking, oh hey, hey Maina, did you take any pictures of yourself while there? I did, but full of anime was, yeah! They were pretty much just anime boys. Like, I would go into an anime store and they would have this giant display and stuff. Which, you know, not bad, but not great. Not, I know you so well. Unfortunately, I am an easy person to read, so. You know, it's okay. It's worth it for the anime boys. My parents don't even know that. Are you kidding me? There you go. Oh, there you go. Nice. You brought back some pretty anime boy merch, didn't you? Should I take a picture of my haul? I'm scared too. Did he pester you about finding a real boy? They gave up on me. Oh no? What? Yes, because they said, oh no. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if I do. I mean, the haul can't be that bad. You know, I all of my stuff was able to fit in one checked luggage suitcase. At least the merch I bought. So when I went to Tokyo, I packed one carry-on for clothes, and then I packed one empty checked luggage for all the stuff I was gonna buy. Oh my gosh, I have 2 watermelons right there. Oh my god, I need to put on my fanfiction pants. Make them kiss. Double melons. They're right there. How do I? No. Oh, that's the big mistake. That's a big mistake. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so stupid. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I'm so scared, guys. This is not looking good. Where did my brain cells go? No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're right there. They're right there. Ah, I just screwed it over. Oh well. You know, you got next game, right? No! No! Damn. But yeah, most of the stuff I brought back. Pretty anime boy merch. When I went to the... No, I'll talk about it later. I need to go chronologically or else I'll skip over stuff. Hold on. I'll get there when I get there. But my first few days actually wasn't a lot of anime merch. Surprisingly, for my first 3 days, I didn't really buy any merch. I was like, oh my gosh. Am I saving money? Am I actually holding myself back and using my brain cells to not buy stuff? Because we went to like some different gift shops, we went to a museum that had a gift shop, and I didn't buy anything from those. The only thing I paid for up to that time was just food. I was like, damn, I'm using all my budget on food, and it's not even that much money. Props on me for saving money. I'm pretty good at this budgeting kind of thing, even though I didn't give myself a budget. No, I was so wrong for that. I was feeling silly, stupid, whatever you call it. Regretless up to that point. But I still have no regrets. Except for the fact that I have no storage at home and I still bought merch anyway. But that's another problem. That's another day's problem. But yeah, we went to the shrine that day. We went to an aquarium right afterwards. I know there are aquariums back in the US and everything, but this one was cool too. Like, how do I describe it? I saw penguins and walruses for the first time at that aquarium, so it was a very worth it experience for me. Just because I got to see those animals for the first time. No, I was gonna say I had never seen a sea otter before, but I did see one in Japan, but somewhere else, which is just as weird. But I'll talk about that later. Yeah, but my mom was like, why'd you even go to an aquarium? They have those back in the US. I was like, I don't know. They look nice. But whatever. It's a very fun experience. It was just worth it alone for seeing the penguins. I love penguins, by the way. They're so cute. Even that one like picture of them with like their mouths wide open and stuff like that. And they're supposed to like look like scary. Like, no, it's not the penguin's fault. It's the person's fault. Don't judge a penguin by a picture of them. See. Yeah, after the aquarium, we did like more shopping stuff. That was a really chill day. Oh, yeah, the jellyfish. I took lots of pictures of the jellyfish. And then we went to another shrine the next day. And then after that shrine, we went to a museum. We went to a museum over in Ueno Park. It had like 3 different museums. One was like natural sciences and stuff like that. And another one was about Western art and stuff. But we were like, oh, if we're in Japan, we gotta go to like, you know, a more like Japanese centralized museum. So we went to the Tokyo National Museum. Lots of interesting stuff about like samurais and Japanese history. I love museums, me too! They're so nice to like just to go and observe. Especially like coming from someone who majored in history, who's like somewhat aware of like the history going around. Are you kidding me? Of the history going around and those works of art. I remember the first time I went to the first few times I went to a museum for like my own enrichment and enjoyment with a friend. It was really cool getting to like see the stuff that's going on in the museums. Are you kidding me? And 2, relate that to the history I had learned in my college years. That was really nice to see. What else? But yeah, after that museum, my friend and I, we took a stroll around Ueno Park, and we saw a bunch of we saw this, I don't want to say huge, but this local cultural festival, like Mid-Autumn Festival, and it was like a mascot of like a panda or something. It was very nice. And that was when I had okonomiyaki, like the street version there, shaved ice, walked around, got some free stuff, free handouts from booths and stalls. And then there was a stage dedicated to like idol groups that were performing there. And before the idol groups were performing, they were actually like walking around the festival and passing out flyers and paper fans to people as a way to like self-promo, which I thought was really cool. I just felt really awkward though, because like, I was like very apparently a tourist, and when they handed me the fan, and I was they suddenly started like rambling in Japanese about, you know, who they were, what they were doing, what that they were performing and whatever. I think, I don't know, I didn't understand what they were saying. I did like ask to pause, and I was like, oh, gomenasai, nihongo ga wakarimasen, which is like, oh, sorry, I don't know Japanese. That was the one phrase I had memorized. Nihongo ga wakarimasen, which means I don't know Japanese. So like as soon as I said that, he was like, oh, I'm sorry, thank you. And I was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. But I did check out their social media. I did check out their Spotify afterwards, because I wasn't able to see and watch it perform. They seem really nice. Like whenever I saw like groups around that around Tokyo, Japan, I was reminded of some groups that I previously supported who did similar things. You know, stuff like busking, stuff like, you know, passing out flyers while walking down the Tokyo streets to perform. And I have a soft heart to those. I'm like, damn, I just want to support you now. I can't do much, but we'll see. Yeah, because there's this K-pop group I've been a fan of since 2019. They got their start by performing over 100 times in Tokyo, where they garnered most of their earlier fan base by passing out those flyers. What else do you do on a trip? Let me go through my gallery once more. I have to go through the stores. Yeah, the museum was really cool though. It had stuff like samurai armor. It had stuff like ceramics and weapons. Lots of swords. So it was really cool. The next day was, I went to Harajuku and I went to Tokyo Character Street and I went to Shin Okubo. So Harajuku is like a place that's known for like its very like trendy stuff. I feel like it's a place where like the young ones go to. That sounds old. That sounds so old. But like it's like a trendy hotspot, you know? And I love the fashion there. It was very cool to see. Haha, okay. As long as it's not just me. But walking around Harajuku, I was you're still a few years younger than me. LOL. Oh. We're all young in the heart. Okay. Don't worry, I got you. Yeah, it was really cool because Harajuku was the first place that I actually saw people like eat to bags and stuff like that. Their favorite characters. And I was surprised because I was walking around Harajuku. I was seeing like, I'm like being a Western anime fan. I'm so used to just seeing you know, the male targeted animes and stuff like that being the popular ones, like shonens and seinens and stuff like that. But when I'm walking around Harajuku, when I'm going around anime stores, there were a lot of like shoujose or josei moke representation. And I was like, oh my god, they did this for me. Melon, I know, right? I need one more now. I need one more now. And I was actually really glad to see. I saw like Idolish 7 eat the bags. I saw Ensemble Stars. I was seeing like Blue Lock and Haikyuu 2, even though those are shonen. I was like, oh my god. White people, low key. I remember pointing out to my friend, I was like, oh my god, this person has like a Kuja 10 eat the bag. Like, I know that character. I know Idolish 7. It was very cool to see like anime that aren't as popular in the West having their own merch and displays in the Japanese stores. Tokyo Character Street is it's like a little, it's not like an actual street. It's like a section of the Tokyo Station where there are a bunch of different stores for various characters, such as, you know, Miffy, such as Sanrio, such as Snoopy, like the Peanuts collab, such as like Crayon Shin-chan and stuff like that. And you know, knowing me, I'm a big fan of some of those. My money went downhill from there. There were also some like anime pop-up shops I saw. Oh, there's like a Chikawa store and everything too. And there was a Welcome to Demon School Idama-kun collab, and there was also a, what's it called? Apothecary Diaries, which I still need to watch the anime of, but, you know, I'll get there eventually. I know season 2 got announced, I think. So, I need to watch it for Best Girl Mao Mao. Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah. I read the manga for that one. It's a good series. It's a really good series. I don't usually watch romance. I feel like it's less romance and more like, it's a mystery. Like, there's like a slow developing romance, but it's not the forefront of the series, you know? It might be I'm not sure if it's like free right in that regard. Like, there is something budding, but it's not the priority of the show or the series. Like, later on in this series, you'll see stuff happening, I think. At least from what I've seen in the manga. But I do recommend it. Sometimes I do read it. Yeah! I'm trying to, like, think of, like, how to describe it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it is a good series. I love reading through all of a manga or webtoon at 4 a.m. I can't do that anymore. I can't do that. If I was still in like school, if I was still in college, I would do that. But unfortunately, I must adhere to an actual sleep schedule for my 9 to 5. Or else I would like crash and severely burn. I think webtoons, especially with like the infinite scroll idea, you know, it's so easy to accidentally stay up all night reading a manhwa. Like manga too, but especially a manhwa. I'm trying to think of like any specific ones that I really enjoy reading. I love reading Elexid. That's probably my favorite manhwa right now. That one is like a really like good rereadability factor for me. I'm slowly getting into damn it. I'm slowly getting into Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, ORV. That one I'm reading ORV volume by volume. So, like, nowadays, there are a lot more webtoon and stuff being licensed physically. So, with ORV, I'm forcing myself not to binge read it, but instead to read it volume by volume. Like, I'll wait for my public library to have it, and then I'll check it out. Like, I'll borrow it and then return it. And my friend who's binge read like the webtoon in a few days was like, "Where'd you get it? How far are you?" And I was like, I don't know what chapter I'm on. I'm on volume 3, if that helps. It did not help. And apparently there's like over like 200 chapters in Orb, and each chapter was only like a few chapters. Each volume was only a few chapters. I'm like, damn, it's gonna be like 50 volumes before I can catch up to you. Wow, no, right? Yeah. I think a lot of what I'm reading right now is like dependent on whether there's a physical form. So I started reading The Remarried Empress a while back because it had a physical form out, and then I gave up and I binge read it online. Oh no! I don't. Okay, that no, sucks. That blueberry sucks me over, right? I don't think so. Let's see. I can't think of any manga that I've been binge reading. I think, at least I was gonna say at least in the past couple weeks, but that was because I was on this trip. Yeah, I think everything I'm reading is volume by volume. I'm glad you had fun on this trip. Yeah, thank you. I had too much fun. My wallet's suffering the consequences right now, but I don't regret my trip at all. Oh yeah. I didn't think of anything else I did on my trip. I feel like a lot of things I did were coincidences than anything. Like, oh, I'm lucky to be at this area at this day. We went to a bunch of like music shops. There were some fun things going on. We went to a music shop the same day that there was a K-pop group there. But then we went at the wrong time, so they had already left by the time it was over. I was like, darn. Maybe next trip we'll be luckier. Did you check out any vintage shops? I actually did not. I feel like I should have. We went, my friend and I went clothing shopping. I didn't get anything because like clothing sizes are very different there in Japan than here. And the only clothes that I bought were just like a couple of shirts from like Uniqlo, which is also in the US, but whatever. It was crazy because I went to some clothing stores and I was like, oh, maybe I don't want any shoes, any clothes, but I want a pair of shoes. And I look at the sizing chart and they're like, oh, for your shoe size, you're gonna have to buy it online because your feet are too big for the store. And I was like, oh, okay, I see how it is now. I didn't think anything about my shoe size in particular until I started like trying on different stores. I probably could have gone like the unisex ones, but I was too lazy to check those out. I remember after that one store, I was like, damn, I didn't know it was Bigfoot in Japan too. But I already had enough shoes, so I'm good. I think I should check out some actual vintage shops next time I'm there. I don't know why it never crossed my mind to go into any. Like when I was planning the trip, it did not cross my mind to also go to any vintage shops. I think I should have. Let's see. I'm scrolling through my different pages right now. Oh, there was a pop-up shop for my coworkers are gonna ask me, hey Maina, what you do on your trip? And I can't tell them I went to like anime events every day of my trip. But I did. Not every day, but like almost every day. It was like anime events and Don Quixote. Anime events and Don Quixote. I went to like 5 or 6. I went to like 6 or 7 different Don Quixote stores. I just explored the city. Yeah. I'll see that. No, if they ask for pictures, I'm screwed though. I probably am. Yeah, everyone talks about like Don Quixote's out like one big like everything store that's like affordable and stuff. There was a chocolate bar collab that was going on, and it was like, oh, if you buy 3 different file folders, if you buy 3 chocolate bars from this brand, you will get a file folder for free. And so what I did was like, I was kind of confident at first. The first store I went to had them available, but then I was like touching grass later on, and I was like, oh, I don't want to carry that all around with me. I'll just find a different store, no problem. And then the next 5 stores I went to, they were all sold out. I was panicking so hard. I was like, oh my god, I have to go to this store, I have to go to this store, I have to go to this store, and none of them have the damn chocolate bar I was looking for. I had to Google Translate, hey, do you have this brand of chocolate in the store? And they're like, oh yeah, we do have it. Just go to like this floor. I went to this floor and I asked the staff, like, oh, I look on the shelf, there's nothing there. And I was like, damn it, okay, thank you. And then when I actually found the chocolate bars at the store, I did a little silly thing. I bought 24 of the same chocolate bar brand just for anime boy clear file folders that I probably didn't need. But, you know, I was like, oh, I'm in Japan. I'm not going to be able to do this again anytime soon, so screw it. I'll just buy the damn chocolate bar. Wow. And I know, I was so embarrassed because I came to the register. There's no self-register there. You gotta go to a cashier and they gotta do the transaction for you. So I went to the cashier, and the cashier just like stared at my cart, stared at my like shopping like basket, and it was like, damn, 24 chocolate bars. And I heard them like asking their manager, oh, what is this event that's going on? And they're like, oh, that's a VTuber collab. And I was so embarrassed. Pass some of those bars to me, dude. I wish. I haven't even had any of the bars yet. I have 24 left. I haven't eaten any of them yet. I mean, I heard they're good. Do you know it's the Stars chocolate bar brand? And every time I went to a store, they would have the campaign flyer, and they were like, oh, here's where you can get the chocolate bars in the folders. But they had no more folders because other fans took them all, which is good for them, but like not good for me. So like, alright, I'll try the next Don Quixote. And there were other stores that were involved with the campaign too, and I did try some of them. I was like, oh, maybe this store will have something, maybe this store will have something. No. Some of those places didn't even like exist on Google Maps or something. If I could, I would. But I feel like the chocolate would melt before anything could happen. Oh my god, my board looks like my mood right now. Messy and chaotic. Just from talking about chocolate bars. Okay. Are you kidding me? Okay, whatever. But yeah, I got Kit Kats for my coworkers, and I got 24 bars of Stars chocolate for my coworkers. I hope they like chocolate. If they don't like chocolate, I'm screwed. That was crazy because I forgot I had work tomorrow. I got home, relaxed. I was like, damn, I got like some other concerts and events planned for this month. What else do I got? And then I opened my calendar and I was like, work, 9 to 5. And I was like, damn it, I have work. I forgot I had a job. I forgot to get paid, and I forgot to accumulate PTO just to go to. I'm going on a trip again. The struggles, man. Let's see. Okay, new game, new calm me. I'll be very calm. I'm gonna get that double Suika again. Wait, let me go see if there's anything else. Yeah, most of the anime stuff I went to were like pop-up events with like cardboard cutouts of the characters, special merch of the characters. And I went to one that was for Yozakura family and Sanrio. So Yozakura family. I think that one came out earlier this year. Maina merch when? I don't know. When I can actually manage stuff. I feel like that'd be cool. Well, I was like, just like own stuff with my own face on it. But I gotta be like realistic, you know? Like, I wish I could buy like 1 million copies of my own merch, but who else would? It's like one of those things. I have like a lot of stuff I want to do. I don't think merch is a priority. Everything I want to do right now is for funsies. We'll see like where everything goes from here. Let's see. So I do have a goals post I'm gonna post after today. Just like a few goals. It's stuff I've been wanting to do for a while. Like follower goal, stuff like posting more content, posting a cover. I do have like some stuff cooking, like some art comms and a live 2D model, which has been in the works for like almost a year now. But we'll see how long that takes. So like that's very like far down the rabbit hole. Oh yeah, gonna be so cool to see emotion. I know, I still need to figure out. I still need to find a potential rigger, and I still need to find out how to like not make my computer lag when I do it. I remember when I started going live, what I used to back when I played like Honkai Star Rail, like high performing games like that. My model like lagged the entire time. I was using one of those free to use ones, so that's why for a long while afterwards I stopped playing that game on stream, and I only play like simpler like visual novels for a while, just because I wasn't sure how my PC could take on that. I saw a couple like tweets and threads talking about how they fixed it, so that's something I want to try too. Hopefully later on down the line. For updates on the model, the model's pretty much done. I just have to add I requested a couple expressions, so we'll see how those go. Nice. Okay, combo. But also for games like that, I'll still be using the PNG, because it's so first of all, it's so cute, and second of all, it's gonna like help a lot for the higher performing games. Got any plans for the big 100? I just started thinking like an hour ago. I don't know. I might ask for suggestions. Also, you should update your... Oh, yeah! I thought I was on hiatus. I'll do that afterwards. That's what I forgot to do. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, I'll do that after. I'll do that afterwards. Feel free to bonk me if I forget after the next stream. but I'll do it later today. I knew I was forgetting something. I got too invested in the fruits. Got it. Writing the hammer. Oh, someone's a little too prepared. But for the big 100, I haven't thought about it yet. I still feel like I've got a long way to go. I need to like get back in that grind from being on break for so long. First of all, I think once I'm settled into like actually streaming and picking games, going live, then I'll see more growth that way. At least like growth for myself, like for personal growth, you know. As for like Twitch, that's a whole other. You also got work too, to be fair. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I was not born for the villainous life. I was born for the 9 to 5. Because even now, I'm still thinking about like how I'm gonna handle things. Right now, I work full time, 40 hours a week. You know, like the regular, like the average American adult. Next year, 2025, I'm going back to school to get my master's degree, but I am going to be a part-time student, so I'll be taking fewer classes than a typical student would. So I'll take longer to get my degree, but I'll be working at the same time. And luckily, my workplace is going to reimburse me, so I don't have to worry about money. All I have to do is worry about time. And on top of that, you know, there's this, and there's just hobbies, which, I think other than this, I just read, so I can read at work. It's not too bad. But it's a long journey. We'll see how it goes. I don't plan on stopping this anytime soon because I paid for my model, paid for my commissions. You know, I don't want to. First of all, I'm having a lot of fun here, as seen from my endless hours of Fruit Mountain. But I also don't want to waste the money I spent on this. And I do really like the community and the people I've met here. I want to give gifts myself. I recommend it. I can't draw, so if I can calm people, that'd be nice. I haven't tried I made an account on Skep, but I haven't used it before to actually get commissions. I know there's like guides and stuff, but I'm just like iffy on it. Like I know the art's amazing. I just don't know how to access the site, how to like use the site to like its full potential. I use VGen for everything. I actually got a couple of comms for Halloween. I got one for October right now, and one for November, and maybe one more for October. Yeah, so like I was like on my flight home from Japan, thinking to myself, "Damn, I should save money." And then on that same flight, I was like looking up like artists online. And I was like, damn, what do I want to see myself dressed up as for Halloween? Oh, this. So like, funny how you mentioned a certain costume, because that was one I commissioned art for yesterday. So when you mentioned that costume, I was like, oh my god, you read my mind. Haha, yeah, see, you figured it out. That one's maybe the November one. I still haven't gone yet. I just commissioned it yesterday, so. But I am excited for the final result. Like I saw the artist's work, I was like, oh my god. Their art is so beautiful. Oh, damn it. I can't aim. Okay. I need to redo the game for that one. A new one. Retry. I can start talking about the food I had in Japan now. I think the best thing about Japan was the food. Like, first of all, the quality of the food, and second of all, the price of the food. My most expensive meal from Japan was the Haikyuu cafe. Was the Haikyuu cafe store, because it was an anime collab. I think that was my only meal that was above $20. Everything else was like less than $15 for like price conversions. And there's this one gyukatsu restaurant that it goes viral regularly on TikTok. And come on, kiss, okay. And to get into that store, you gotta wait like at least an hour, at least 30 minutes, however long it takes to get there. My friend and I went to a similar restaurant, a different name. We went there at an odd hour of the day. It was like 3 to 4 p.m. when we went. It was like super late lunch or super early dinner. We didn't care. Our sleep schedules were messed up. We were hungry. We're like, okay, let's go try this place. And it was one of those places where how do I describe it? It was one of those places where they were given like a pork cutlet that was on the rare side. Like it's already cooked, but rare. So if you want to cook it longer, they give you like this tiny like hot stove, and you cook it on there. Cook the tiny like slices of meat. It was so good. My friend had her camera out. She's like, "Oh my god, I need to record myself grilling this meat." And I was like, "I'm just gonna scarf it all down. I'm starving." In those places, like they give you, the customer service is so good. Like if I was in if I was in the US, like I'm like, damn, they deserve a good tip. But it's Japan, they're like, oh, you don't tip at all. Which is another like culture thing. Took a bit getting used to, but I was like, I was like, good for them. Anything else? Yeah, speaking of really good customer service, I went to multiple animate stores in Japan. But this one's particularly about the one in Akihabara. So, with some of the anime locations, they have an adjacent cafe store where you could buy anime drinks and anime cookies. They're just like regular plain old drinks, but with like the pictures of the characters on top of the drinks or on top of the cookies. And I was like, I was a fan of one of the VTuber groups having a collaboration, 3SKM, and they were having a collaboration with the cafe. So I went 3 different times to the same cafe location, and I bought 1 drink for each member and 1 cookie for each member. And the drinks were kind of mid, but like, oh my gosh, anime boy drinks, I'm in Japan, I may as well. But I didn't know how to like get to that store. And so I was asking the cashier at the regular anime store. I was like, oh, hey, do you know where this collab is? I showed him a picture. And he was like, and he tried to explain it, but there was a language barrier because I didn't know Japanese. So after I purchased the items, he like literally walked me outside the building and like pointed go left here and then go right here. And I was like, oh my god. Customer service goes hard here. Because I feel like a lot of places would just like try to point to the best of their ability, but like not actually go outside with you and like tell you where to go from there. Yay! Okay. But yeah, it was worth it for the anime boy drinks. No regrets whatsoever. Anything else? Hold on. Scrolling. Harajuku was nice. I went to Shibuya, and everyone, like, a lot of people know like the Shibuya crossing, right? Not gonna lie, I didn't even know I was crossing the Shibuya crossing until I was like halfway through. Because I was trying to get out of the station, trying to get to like my next location. And I was like halfway through crossing the street. I was like, damn, is this the Shibuya crossing or something? And my friend was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, it's kind of mid. It was kind of underwhelming. There were people like walking in the middle of the street and taking pictures and stuff. And I was like, you're just crossing the street. Okay. Like, I personally don't get the hype behind that, but I crossed it a couple of times. I get to say I crossed the Shibuya crossing. It was Shibuya, right? Yeah, Shibuya Scramble Crossing. So that was okay. That was probably the most underwhelming thing about my trip. But also very cool to see regardless. Like, damn, there's this many people crossing the same street at me at this time of day. Where, like, it makes you kind of curious, like, where everyone's going, what everyone's story is behind it. I do like that. Okay, gotta focus a little bit. I think I'm getting closer. Yes, I am. Nice. Okay, that should be a crossing. Yeah, we went to some anime stores, saw some really cool like life-size Chainsaw Man figures. Saw some like banner trucks, stopped by Tower Records, stopped by. It was really cool getting to see Subway ads of whether it's a K-pop idol, whether it's an anime you watch, whether it's an advertisement for an anime or manga. I was like walking by this Subway, like, oh my god, I know this VTuber who's getting a birthday ad right here, or oh my god, this manga I've been waiting like 10 years, not 10 years, like waiting like a year for its licensing in the US. It's getting a Subway ad in Japan. Oh yes, how was your birthday? It was good. I didn't really celebrate it much because I was prepping for my trip. I made my birthday super chill so I could go all out on the trip. So personally for me, I did what no one should ever do on their birthday. I went to work. I went to work at 8 a.m. 8 to 5 that day. But I knew that my vacation would make it so worth. Man, I know, right? Like, it's a bit sad, but I'm glad to celebrate after. Yeah. I got cake and everything, so don't worry. I treated myself a little bit. Now that I think about it, I didn't really have any cake in Japan. I had like souffle pancakes from the Nijisanji Cafe collab. So at that one, there are like different dishes representing different of the various streamers. So I got the Vera Vermilion package. Not the package, but I got this pancake dish. It was good. I was surprised how good it was. Because when I think of like anime collab cafe food, I usually think of like something kind of mid. It was good. I had crepes too, like street crepes. Those were good. Anything else? I don't think I was a huge like dessert person. At least in Japan. I wish I was. I think I spent more on like drinks. Just like how hot it was outside. Rather than food, dessert items. Oh my god, that scared me. Don't scare me like that, please. Nothing explode, please. Nothing explode, please. But yeah, I did have a really nice break. Overall. It was like a good like detox. Not that I needed one, but it was a good break. I get back in the 9 to 5 grind. Back in the streaming grind. Back in the CC grind. Hello! I hope you've been well. I'm finally back. So it's good to see you back too. Girl, I hope you've been well. I'm back on the Fruit Mountain grind. I got a couple of double Suikas already, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I do hope you've been well. We're just yapping right now. Yapping in Fruit Mountain. Oh, that was not a good move. That was not a good move. Oh! Hi, I'm Bisel at work. Oh no! I hope you have a good day at work today. You got this. I hope you have a good day off work when you're off work. Hopefully you can get another double Suika before you get off. But yeah, just a casual yap and stuff, so you're not missing out much. No worries. Okay. Trying to figure this out. I know I said I'm back from my break. Not gonna lie. I got one more trip for this year. That's this month. It's in less than 2 weeks. And it's really last minute, but I've been waiting for a friend to get back on me and whether or not they could go so we can go together. They haven't responded in over a week though. I'm not upset about it or anything. Because I'm like, oh, they might be sick. So they might be up. I trust them. At the same time, airplane tickets are increasing. It's okay, I'll figure it out though. Yeah, but expect no streams on October 12th and 13th. Just that weekend. Come on. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, back to my gallery. I was getting like in the zone too much for a minute, but I was like talking about the anime boy displays and merch I got. When I was in Animate in Ikebukuro, like the giant 9-story Animate, I was surprised because I walked in. There was a ginormous Idolish 7 display. Like there were TVs, there were multiple pillars, they had like 15 cardboard cutouts of each of the idols and the singers in the anime. I I was like, oh my god, I am in like Josie Moke paradise right now. And there were a lot of fans. When I came in, there were like 20 fans, like just standing around watching the TV's screens of their 3 performances and just like talking and vibing and bonding over like our favorite like anime boys. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I kind of get that with like conventions and stuff like that, and like birthday events, but just seeing like a anime like Idolish 7 that's severely underrated in the West, in my opinion, and seeing how like popular it is like in Japan, that was like really cool to see for me, because I've seen it like win awards. It's beat, I know for I've heard before that it beat Jujutsu Kaisen for an award somewhere. I forgot it was fan voted or not. But like it's super popular in Japan, but like not as much in the West. So that was really cool to see. And then I did some gachapons over there as well. I am a victim of the gachapon. Unfortunately, I did the same gachapon 5 times. The machine said 12 different results, right? And I was like, okay, 12 different results, you know, I got 5 tries, I could get 5 different results probably based on like probability and stuff like that. And then I did the damn thing, and I got, out of my 5 tries, I got 4 of the same thing. I love the character. In fact, I met the voice actor of that character. I met the Japanese dub voice actor for that character at Anime Impulse OC earlier this year when I traveled and went. But damn, it's like one of those things where you pull in a gacha game and you keep getting this one character that's not your favorite, but you have a feeling like they want to be your favorite. I felt that with this character. It was that, and it was the crane games. I am also a victim of the crane games. I suck at crane games. I spent like 1,000 yen, like 750, like 10 tries or something like that. Trying for a couple like Idolish 7 and Niji toys. I tried for the damn Niji Sanji popcorn. I didn't get that either. No. Fuck. There you go. Okay. That sucks. The pineapples are apart. But speaking of gacha games, I'm kind of proud of myself. I haven't played a gacha game in a long time. Which kind of sucks. Like I miss the characters, I miss the games, I miss like the plot and stuff like that. But I just haven't had time to do my dailies. I haven't had time to log in. And I feel like right now I'm on a path to like, what's it called? I'm learning to get away from it. But I'll still buy like fan merch of it. I don't know if it's maturing. I don't know if it's anything. But like right now, I can pretty confidently say I'm drifting from gacha games. Probably because I'm broke, but you know, the intent is there. Let's see. What else? Okay. There you go. That's a good one. Okay, swiping. Lots of Idolish 7. Lots of Idolish 7 on my gallery. I took pictures of every standee twice. And I took pictures with them. And I took pictures of my everything. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, wait, my gallery. Oh, there was a Blue Lock collab over at Animate 2. Lots of pictures of Chikiri, my favorite character. And then after that, because we were in Ikebukuro for the day, we decided to pick our Darkberry. Hello, you're back. I hope you're well. I'm still yapping about my trip. I'm going day by day now. Go on Ikebukuro Day. Welcome back. Yeah. So for Ikebukuro Day, we picked that specific day as Ikebukuro Day because we had a cafe event that day. Great, yay! Yeah, so I went to the Vox Akuma, the Niji-sanji VTuber. He had a cafe event over in Ikebukuro, so my friend and I got reservation tickets and we dropped by. Oh my god, that whole place is decked out in like demon vibes and everything. It was so cool. I think food-wise, I preferred the other Niji cafe, but this one was really pretty. It was really nice. I got the parfait. And yeah, I think that was it for the other. But the room aesthetics were like really pleasing. And the merch was really pretty. And good quality. It was kind of funny because we like on the elevator up there, we saw people walking out. And we saw people decked out like red and black. We're like, damn, I know who you're here for. Japan always has high quality merch. I know! Are you kidding me? Nothing just spun and like fell off. Okay, I see how it is. But they do. I want to come back for more. I took, for like the stuff I bought for myself, I took like daily haul pictures as I was in Japan. And it already looked like a lot because I filled up like half the bed with merch each day. And I was like, oh, like, that's a lot, but like that's not too much. And then I realized each picture was for like one day of shopping in Japan. And I had 8 pictures from 8 days of shopping in Japan. And I was like, oh shoot. I have no storage for anything I bought. So, all my merch is still in my suitcase right now. That's a later problem. That's not my problem. Let's see. Trying to figure this out. But yeah, like everything left, even if it's super small, like if it's like a folder, if it's like a photo card, if it's like a Polaroid picture thing, those things are really good. I now have no storage, but I would definitely come back and buy more. Not only that, there were a lot of secondhand anime merch stores. So places like K-Books, Mandarake, or Lashinbang. They have multiple locations throughout Tokyo and Japan. And they have like so much like good merch there. K-Books it's like organized by anime, by VTuber Corpo, by franchise, anything you can think of. I thought that was really cool. K-Books also had merch this VTuber I was looking for. Not they weren't from like the biggest corpo. They're from like Neoporte. And so like they were the only store that like I found had merch of him. So like, oh my god, thank God. And it's also like super like the merch they have there is very current. It was crazy because, as I mentioned before, I went to the Niji Cafe that was ongoing at the time of like me being in Japan. And then, you know, later that day or the day after or the day before, I would go to these secondhand stores and they would have merch from that current collab. So like some fan went to those collabs, didn't get their Oshi, and they resold them or something like that. And I was like, wait, I saw this earlier today at the cafe collab. So like, you know, like that merch is like being updated, being current, being like restocked, you know? That was cool to see. And my friend like yelled at me, she's like, oh my god, Maina, I know this is like secondhand cheap store, but why do you buy 20 of the same photo card, this one like character? And I was like, leave me alone, it's like half off here. I have a like little like photo album of my favorite stuff. It's a work of art. But yeah, like the collecting vibes in Japan, a lot of collectors. So when I see like them collecting stuff, it puts me in a collecting mood. Which is crazy because like, if you compare like something as small as simple as Ita bags in Japan versus Ita bags in America, I saw like a meme or a post about this, and someone was talking about where Ita bags in Japan versus Ita bags in like the West, like the US. How do I do this? The Ita bags in Japan would have stuff like multiple of the same pins. Meanwhile, the Ita bags in like the US would be like one of each, one of everything. I'd probably buy that kind of things to go there. Yeah, it's so affordable. Like, if you like go like a currency calculator right now, I bought checkies. They were like 110 yen, 220 yen. The signed ones were like 660 yen. The US dollar can get you a lot there. Yeah. I think 1,000 yen was about $7.30 there. Wow, yeah. Most of my meals in Japan were less than $10. Like I went to eat at Kura Sushi. You know that one like chain sushi place here in the US? They have like some locations here. When I travel, I eat there with my friends, but or you can go to any all-you-can-eat sushi place. It's $30+ in the US. Maybe more depending on where you live, or can't get like at good sushi. And meanwhile, I went to Kura Sushi and I spent like $10. Like an not In-N-Out. What am I saying? 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, when I bought like onigiri, it was like 110 yen. And if you go to the supermarket, it's even cheaper at the supermarket. So when my friend and I had more energy, there was a supermarket that was like that was like a 5-minute walk rather than like a 6-minute walk rather than a 3-minute walk from 7-Eleven. When we weren't feeling as lazy, we would go to that supermarket and like get cheaper food. Like we would get drinks for less than 100 yen there. Yeah, like I spent a lot on merch, but I did save a lot on food. So it cancels out, and I was able to buy more merch. That's my girl math logic. That's very cheap, yeah. So like everyone I know who went to Japan and who had fun on their trip to Japan, they're like, they're trying to plan their trip. I gotta go. They're like, I gotta go back before the yen gets stronger. I mean, I would go regardless, but like the amount of money I could save if I went back at a good time, you know? And people are very nice there. They're very like to themselves with the, but from what I've seen, but courteous. No, I don't want to say crazy word. Like there's manners and we follow them. Like the rest, like everything was like very like orderly. Like in Japan, you like for like manners wise, you stand on the left side of the escalator if you want to like just stand and take it slow. But if you're like in a hurry and you want to walk up the escalator, you would walk on the right side. So when I went on the escalator, there was like a huge, like a long ass line of people just like standing on the left side. And then if for the busier people, they would be on the right side, which I thought was cool. And I'm like, oh, I don't like to like compare, but I was like, damn, can the US relate? That makes sense, yeah. Very cheap, yeah. And just like, when you buy anime merch online, you gotta, you know, there's taxes, there's shipping fees, there's import fees. But with Japan, you just like buy it at the store. Sorry, but I have to go again. So, no, you don't have to apologize, no worries. Thank you so much for dropping by. Even if you drop by for a minute, an hour, a second, it's all good, no worries. Have fun, thank you, I will. I love this game, an unhealthy amount, I got you. Don't worry. But yeah, hope you have a nice day, Darkberry. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you have a good night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Wherever you are. Oh, shoot, okay. I'm getting closer, I think. Okay. There you go. Oh, that was not good. That was not good. Will I survive this? One way to find out. Oh, thank goodness. I'm just winging it at this point. Ooh, progress is being made. Or is it? I would, yeah, but this looks too messy. No, oh. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Okay. Does this look salvageable? I don't think so, but at least I'm alive. Okay. Do not fall. You are not allowed to fall. I hereby command you to not fall. And you fell. Damn. I was close though. Somewhat. What's next? Good effort, thank you. Woo! I'm scrolling through my gallery again. Oh, okay. Okay. At Ikebukuro, same place where the giant anime was, a little bit of walking away, there was a huge shopping mall called like Sunshine City. Lots of stores, and there was like a huge stage area. And when I went down that stage area, I was like, damn, you know, what could this be for? What's going on here? I went there on 2 different days, 2 separate occasions. And both days had like idol groups performing. It's like, damn, free public performance like that? They're everywhere. In like a good way though. Like the idol world, J-pop idol world. This interested me a bit. I don't know much about it, but it was cool seeing the performances, seeing the different groups, seeing like the fans like supported them all too. That was really nice to see. I tried recording them when I could. Yeah, they were really cute. More Idolish 7, Otome games. That's the Niji Sanji Cafe. I had my very first seafood pizza at the cafe. It was good. I was surprised at how much I liked it. Because people always talk about, oh, cheese and seafood isn't really that good or whatever. And people like eat like lobster tails with cheese and stuff like that. And I was like, really? Because it looks appetizing there when people eat it. But like I did like have seafood pizza with like shrimp and stuff. I'm like, damn, this is like really good quality for like cafe food. Like, why is it that good? I was like, okay, anime, I see what you're doing here. Oh, that was not good. That was not good. Oh no. Oh, this is a bad game. Can I restart? You know what? I can survive this maybe. Let's see how long I last. I'm too scared to try the timed version. I don't like the pressure. Let's see. Swipe, 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 swipe. That's more merch. Demon School Itamakan collab. Walked around some parks. Some temples. There was a BTS store, a BT21 store. The Line Friends. The like BTS and New Jeans mascots. More anime shopping. Haikyuu Cafe. Mega Don Quixote. More anime stores. More anime stores. I went to Ginza, which is like a really... How do I walked around Ginza for like an hour or two. It's like one of those really like rich people places. Like they had all the designer stores and everything. Like I walked around like one side of the street and was like, damn, I'm too broke here. But it was really pretty. There was this free rooftop garden I got to walk around in. That was really nice. Yeah, they had like some really pretty observatory towers. So everyone knows like Tokyo Tower and stuff like that. But I think that one requires you to buy tickets to get to the top of the tower. So I didn't try for the top of that one. Tokyo, the Metropolitan Building is the one I recommend. Also has the really cool like skyscraper, like really cool like high view. I love to go and see the city from above. Yeah, it's really nice. I think everyone goes to like Tokyo Tower. I wouldn't like necessarily recommend it. If you want to go for it. Tokyo Tower is free to enter for like the first couple floors, so I would definitely stop buying for those ones. But so like Tokyo Metropolitan Tower is free to go. Has its own cafe, has a piano for anyone like patrons to play there and like show off their piano skills, I guess. Yeah, really cool skyline view. I would definitely go back again. And I went on a cloudy day, so like it was a bit cloudy. No, I went on a rainy day. It was really cool. Hi Maina, hi Chef Taku. I hope you've been well. I'm finally back. I'm just yapping about my Japan trip. It was really fun. But I hope you've been well too. Yeah, it was great to see you again. At least on here. I was just talking about like how I was able to see Tokyo from like the skylines when I went from like the tall buildings. I did also go to Tokyo Tower. How was your trip? It was really fun, thank you. I went like a lot of sightseeing, a lot of really good food, a lot of anime stores, a lot more anime stores, a lot more anime merch, a lot of walking, sweating, raining, but it was totally worth it. I do recommend that everyone go at least once. Even if you don't like anime and stuff, there's a lot of like sightseeing, a lot of shopping, a lot of tasty food, especially while like the yen is on the weaker side. I love Japan. You went too. Let's go. See a fellow like comrade who also. It was just a very nice place to relax. Yes. Speaking of relaxing, I also went to my first onsen while in Japan. That I could definitely say was super relaxing and fun. Like I wish I could have gone to a like quote unquote more like authentic one, like in the mountains or something, but onsen, like the hot springs. Oh yeah. I went to the onsen town. I wish I could have gone. I just went to one in Tokyo. So like it wasn't as like actual onsen, but it had like the springs, it had like relaxation areas, so it was really nice. So like hopefully next time I'll go outside of Tokyo and I'll like actually go to those, you know? I went to the onsen town, could not remember the name. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna take note. I'm gonna look that up later. See, this is me planning out my next trip to Japan, even though I just got back for my first one. Because it was that fun. Like when I first went to the onsen, I saw like other tourists bringing in like swimsuits and stuff, and I was like, wait, I just realized we're gonna be like naked, like. Oh, Hakone. Okay. I'm typing that in. Hakone onsen. Okay. I'm screenshotting this for reference. For my next trip, if I can ever go back. It was very nice and up in some mountain I can never remember. Ooh, like okay, going to an Austin, like the mountain area, it really this sound like pretty ideal. It does sound like pretty fun, you know? Yeah, I just went to like one that was somewhere in like Tokyo. That was on like a tall tower, skyscraper kind of deal. Not skyscraper, it was like, it had like a lot of stories with a tall building. Oh, that was stupid. I thought it was an apple. There you go. But I need to like take note of like more like all the places outside of Tokyo to go to. Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay. What do I do? But I do think I want to like at least brush up on my Japanese before I come back. I did buy a Japanese study book. I bought like a kanji study book while I was in Japan. I already knew hiragana, katakana. I was like, okay, next up is kanji. Something I was really surprised about when I was in Japan buying like at the bookstores. Most of the study books I saw for learning Japanese were Vietnamese to Japanese books instead of English. Like I do know, like I do recognize, I did see there were a number of like Vietnamese tourists. Yeah, I went to this one bookstore in Akihabara. It's like Shosen Book Tower or something like that. And there's a section for Japanese study guides, Japanese learning books to help you become fluent in Japanese. And the books are mainly in Vietnamese and Japanese, or they were in English, Viet, and Japanese. Finally, I can learn Japanese through my other language I suck at. That's me too. See, I can finally go from knowing 1.5 languages to 2 languages. English, half of Japanese, and half of Vietnamese. American Viet's for real. I know, right? Someday we might learn more language. That day is just not today. Yeah, it was kind of funny because my friend was considering buying those books. She's like, oh my god, I can learn Vietnamese and Japanese at the same time. And I was like, I don't know if that works that way. Because I have like the phrases in like both languages. You know, which is pretty cool, but oh my god, that pineapple won't scare me like that. And I guess you could, you know. I know enough Vietnamese, but I cannot read it. Yeah, reading and writing is like out of the question for me. Like at my workplace, I get a small raise for being bilingual, but only because I can speak and understand some of it rather than read and write it. So if our company needs like someone to make a Vietnamese flyer or translate a flyer from English to Vietnamese, I cannot do that. I think if I did that, we would get sued for like mistranslation or accidentally offending someone. Yeah, most cases you only need to speak it here. Yeah, it's true. No, it's so bad because sometimes I'll speak in Viet to like customers or patrons at work, and they'll be like, I can't understand your Viet. And I'm like, oh my god, it's that bad. But most of the time, I'm like decent. I speak like Vietglish, and if I don't know how to say a word in Vietnamese, I'll go the classic Viet accent. Say it in English but in a Viet accent kind of route. If you can translate it verbally, you can just try to Google Translate it and fix it up for. Yeah, exactly. It's not too bad. Or it could be worse, you know. I've been like debating whether I want to like visit Vietnam again. That's what I was doing with my grandma. Stop. That's me with my relatives too. Like I can set the basic stuff with them, like basic banter and stuff like that. But sometimes I can speak to her, but sometimes I cannot translate something. Yeah. I'll just be like, "Hey mom, can you do what does this mean in Vietnamese?" And then I'll like translate it that way. If my family's not there, I'll use like Google Translate too. Oh my god, what are these random fruits? Okay. After this stream, I need to check how many hours of this game I have. Yeah, I think I really would love to study more Viet though. Like, I have friends who are using Duolingo, but they said they spotted errors in Duolingo. Oh my god! That was an accident, but I'm gonna take it. Hold on. Oh my, I like jump scared myself with the double Suika. Oh my god. Okay, I'm normal again. Damn. I feel like I'm good at this game or something. But yeah, back to back to knowing Viet. I would love to study Viet, but I think I would want to study Japanese, or at least make time to do it. I remember I was learning hiragana for my trip. And my boss was like, "Why aren't you studying Vietnamese?" And I'm like, I'm ashamed. Are you kidding me? Okay. There you go. I already know enough to get through to survive a conversation. So I think I'm okay on that end. But when it comes to reading or writing, I think I'm okay for now. I think I'm good for now. I'm decent. I'm survivable for now. I will say my grandma's always teasing me though, because she's like, oh, she's like one of those like older like Asian parents or like relatives. Like if you like K-pop or something, they're like, or like anime, like, oh my god, you want to be like one of those, don't you? And I was like, no, but okay. Okay, sure, grandma. Let's get you to bed. I do love my grandma. She's really nice. I do sometimes wish I could communicate better with her. Trying to figure out what's... Oh, shoot. Okay. There you go. Oh, that's not good. Really? But at least I got the double Suika. That's all that matters. To me, at least. Oh, my score was a palindrome. No, I know, right? An attempt was made. This is why the pear will never be better than the apple. Damn, you got a grudge against that pear. Not gonna lie, after this game, me too. Me too. I must relate. I just realized pears are literally just worst apples. You're like, they're ruining my Suika game, therefore they're worse. I just realized I've been at this game for 2.5 hours. Oh my god. The Suika game brain rot is so real right now. But maybe you're right. You're like, irregular shape, they ruined my Suika game. Let's get them out of here. Screw the pears. I'm trying to remember if I had like any tips for... I guess I should have just gone down like my trip like specifically in chronological order. Just kind of like see what I did and what I would recommend. I went through the Google Translate tip already. I think my next tip would be definitely luggage delivery services. So Japan is advanced for its use of luggage delivery services. So if you fly from abroad and you got like 2 giant suitcases on you and you're gonna take a train to your hotel, and you may be screwed if you take your suitcases with you, because stations are typically either underground or you gotta take the stairs up to get on the train. Because a lot of stations is like 3 flights of stairs down and then another 3 flights of stairs back up to get onto the train line. And if you got like heavy checked luggage with you, that's gonna be a pain to not only go up and down the stairs at the station, but also take them taking them through the street with you. You might get looks, you might get judged. I don't know, maybe not judged, but like you definitely will like suffer the consequences of walking down the streets with your suitcases. Whether that means you're gonna be like dead exhausted, whether that means the wheels of your suitcases might get damaged, it's not gonna be a happy ending for you. So like what people have been recommending and what I've been following is that as soon as you land in Japan, as soon as you get through the customs and immigrations and baggage claims and all that stuff, find the luggage delivery service. I personally use Yamato. You will get in line you can either get in line and wait for the staff to help you, or you can fill out the form yourself. My friend and I did not understand the form, so we asked staff to help us out. They like weighed our bags. We gave them our hotel address and everything, and they calculated everything for us, and they delivered everything for us. We got our luggage the next day, and then the day before we left for Japan, we did that service. I've always done everything yourself. I feel like most cases people would do it themselves, but I think the convenience from just like not having to go on a crowded train with your suitcases. Because if you land in Japan and you take the train during rush hour, you will have to like stand guard of your suitcases and luggage. Try not to bump anyone. Try not to take too much room. And then make sure your suitcase doesn't roll around in the train. I think that's it. And then I would just put like an air tag and like contact info in case your luggage gets lost. Which it did not for me. I had my air tag and like I checked periodically, but I was fine. Like you could do it if you just had carry-on luggage, like the smaller suitcases and like a backpack or something, I'd say like, you know, you can do the luggage, you could do your own luggage. You could go on the train and carry it yourself. Wow, sounds really convenient. Yeah. Because I remember like going when I went on the trains during my vacations, and I went on like different parts of Tokyo. I always saw like travelers carry their own giant checked luggage on the trains with them. And like, yes, there are elevators and there are some elevators in the stations depending on the station, but you will sit on that train sweaty and panicked, holding your bags and like praying for the best. Like, being a foreigner, you gotta worry about like not getting lost in the station first of all already. I gotta worry about your suitcase and your luggage not like disappearing on you. So that's one thing. What else? People always recommended pocket Wi-Fi's and eSIMs. I personally did not go with those because my phone plan gave me some data without roaming, which I was thankful for. Like, I was like, hey, I'm going to Japan. Do I need to like get an eSIM or do anything like special with my card? They're like, oh, no, you're fine. I was like, okay. But I'm like, okay, whatever, that works. Thank God. There is an app what's the app called? Oh, I deleted it. There's an app called like Japan Free Wi-Fi, something like that, that will automatically connect you to any open public Wi-Fi while you're in Japan. So if you're like in like a streets in part of Tokyo and there's there's free Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi, it will connect you automatically. You don't have to do any like special logins to get on there. So that was really convenient because if you try without, you're gonna ask like first like some like weird questions, and I'm like, oh, I can't do any of those because I'm not from there. Well, that's nice. I know, right? It's all the convenience and stuff like that. What else? Yeah, Google Maps your best friend. My next biggest, speaking of like transportation, do not take a taxi. Like, do not take a taxi unless it's like past midnight, you're about to die on the side of the road and you need a ride home. But like, taxis are so expensive. Like, if you think an Uber is expensive, just wait for the Japanese taxis. Taxis are a lot. Like, oh, if you're like, oh, I'm tired, I just landed, I want to go to my hotel, but I'm tired. Just take a train. You can survive a train ride. For the sake of your wallet, I would rather pay like $3 for a train ride than spend like 300,000 yen on a taxi. I saw a TikTok of someone who didn't heed that advice and they regretted it. That was a lot. I think my next advice would be just to like do everything early in the day, as much as you can early in the day. Fewer lines. More stores won't be awake, but you'll as you're traveling out and about, places will open up eventually, and you will be able to go on those, like, you'll be able to get that street food. You'll be able to get this and that. Which will be so worth it. As for a lot of the anime events that I went to was reservations, whether it's a lottery reservation or first come first serve. The best website to be updated on that kind of stuff is collabo-cafe.com. Because if you're a fan of a lot of different animes and series like I am, it would be too much work to like scourge through all those social media accounts or just to wait for an announcement or anything, if there even is one. So collabo-cafe, they'll like update every day with like upcoming anime events, upcoming collaborations, upcoming stuff like that. Whether it's merch, whether it's a pop-up store, whether it's a cafe. Ooh, melon. So I scrolled through like the most recent like 20 pages of the site, and I took notes of every event I wanted to go to. Because some of the pop-up stores are just like tiny like booths and stalls in a random train station you'd like dig around for. But I was able to find out that they actually existed with the help of the website. I couldn't go to every single one, but I was able to like go to a number of them. And then for the stores to go to, I did say already Lashimbang, Mandarake, and K-Books. I do wholeheartedly recommend those. Also, if you're wearing like a backpack or something, I'll be very careful. Especially if you wear the backpack on your back rather than like in the front of your stomach. Aisles in Japan are tiny. They're like, it could be like mazes sometimes. So like one bad like turnaround with the backpack on, and you will be like knocking over like shelves and shelves. I remember shopping at Tsutaya Books, and there was a lot of like cardboard cutouts and something like that. And I had like my backpack was even big. It was like medium size. It was like partially filled up. But apparently, like after I turned around, I don't know if it was me or if it was like gravity or something, because the standee itself was like really like it was kind of broken. But a standee fell over as I turned around. No. But yeah, especially in trains, backpacks in the front rather than the back, just so you don't accidentally bump into people. Anything else? Wait, I'm gonna go to the restroom first and I'll be right back, and then I'll see if I can think of anything else to talk about. But I'll be right back. Wait, I was gonna go to the restroom. Hold on. Thank you so much for the follow, Divine Moon. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. But once again, thank you so much, Divine Moon, for the follow. Welcome. I'm just yapping about my Japan trip right now. I'm just back from a 2-month break. I'm trying to yap and catch up before I'm forced back into the 9 to 5 work life tomorrow. Welcome back, thank you. Hide the text. Okay. I am ready for more Fruit Mountain. Yippee! Nice. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to beat my high score right now. It's like I got some double Suikas, but nothing too close to my high score yet. I need plans for a schedule soon. Hopefully next week. I think this week I'm gonna take a chill. Maybe like next Sunday or Monday I'll have something up. As always, my schedules are approximate, not exact. They're more for me to follow than for me to follow and like regulate myself. I don't know what's the right word. I did have a word in my head, but just for something to think about. They'll typically be evening to nighttime PST. No stream next weekend, the 12th and the 13th. Probably stream this weekend, the 5th and 6th. Other than that, I'll wing it, but other than like dates and times, I do want to... Hooray, yeah! Other than games, no, other than like the days and times, I have more. I want to plan more what games to play, especially with October, Halloween. I unfortunately am the biggest coward. Yeah, so I do want to finish Valhalla. I also want to start some new games. Girl fail villainous. There's nothing girl fail about being scared of horror, right? You know, I just know my likes and dislikes. That's all. I did see online there was a spooky, like, what's it called? I have the hashtag saved to look through it later. Where is it? I found was hashtag Spooktober visual novel jam. It's like a bunch of like indie visual novels, and they're mostly, if not all, free to play. And I was like, oh my god, visual novel, that's like right up my alley. And they're on the shorter side too, so if I want to like have like a shorter stream, I can just like play one game, or if I want to do a longer stream, I can play Fruit Mountain afterwards. That sounds so fun, right? As if Fruit Mountain couldn't get any more fun than this. I think we need to stage an intervention? Hello? No, someone here in the past, I remember, recommended like a channel point redeem thing, where it was like you could redeem something. It was like me playing this game. You know, I'm considering that now. You know, one person redeems it, and boom, rest of the stream. Fruit Mountain. I wonder who that was. Wait, that was you, right? Or was it not? So, yeah, you see, I remember. My two brain cells are doing their brain things. See, I got you. Oh my gosh, melon. But not the watermelon. That was a joke, you could ignore it? What? No, okay, I'm gonna take out every single channel point redeem except for that one. So you're gonna have like 100, like a bajillion points, and you're not gonna be able to do anything except redeem that. Easy. Okay, I'll find the new game to play. It's either this evil. See, I'm a villainess. See, I know evil. I can be evil. But yeah, for games, expect some more visual novels. Expect some Valhalla. I do want to finish my current games before I purchase more. You still need a few more years in villain school? Okay, I'm gonna come back with my PhD, okay? And then you're gonna have no choice but to respect my evilness. I don't have anything else planned for Halloween. I don't even know if I can go live on Halloween. We'll see. We will see. Halloween's a Thursday, right? I think I might be able to. If not, then the week of. I don't know what I'm gonna dress up as. Oh my gosh. I'm at my job. We dress up as Halloween. Not on Halloween, but like on the day of a certain event we have at work. I don't know what to wear though. I have a cosplay in mind, but like I already wore it last year. Pick a villainess? But no one's gonna recognize it though. Oh my gosh, who are you gonna dress up as? My VTuber Sona? I wish. That would be so cool though. For a long while, I really wanted to cosplay as Bacadina from My Life as a Villainess. But as with all characters like her, I have a dilemma where I don't think I can cosplay characters that don't have bangs. Just because I cannot style the wig to save my life. Like, I would if I could, but I think for me, it's mostly finding like a cosplay that's work appropriate. So last year, I cosplayed as Chigiri from Blue Lock. Yeah, I crossplayed at work. It was cool though. It was kind of funny because someone at work, like a customer or patron, they talked to my coworker. They're like, "Oh my god, who's that new employee you got there?" It was me. It was me in a wig. I was like, "Damn." Like, damn, you really don't know me anymore? I see how it is. But my coworkers did say I look good in the hair color, so if you see me, that's strawberry. Yeah, screw it. They hate me. Strawberries hate me. First pears, now strawberries. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, endurance trim idea. I don't end until I beat my high score. I don't know if I could do that to myself. I love Fruit Mountain, but do I love it that much? Probably. If I could, I would. Okay. But like they have like costumes. I might do that like cosplay pick at 100. I really like that idea. But like, should I do it for 100 or should I just do it for like a bigger number? That's something to think about. Because I love cosplaying. I find it so fun. And I love having a new excuse to post pictures. and an excuse to wear them for something other than an anime convention. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned like a few of the ones I've worn. Like I mentioned, like I just got the Misfortune one. I mentioned Shigiri. I'm not sure if what I would cosplay if I did. Honestly, just cosplay whoever you want to cosplay. That's what I tell myself. I cosplay a lot of characters that like are really niche. Not a lot of people recognize them. But I do it for myself. So like, if you want to cosplay the character, do it. Because I think ultimately, at the end of the day, cosplaying is for like your enrichment, your enjoyment. Like, yeah, it's fun to like cosplay like trendier stuff, but at the end of the day, the clothes it's gonna be your clothes sitting in the closet. And Halloween's coming up, so you have every excuse in the world to like dress up as whoever you want to dress up as. True, yeah. I think the first cosplay I've ever like purchased was Swindler from Akudama Drive. The first cosplay I'd ever worn out was Yor from Spy Family. That was really fun for a while. And the cosplay ripped, so I was like, oh damn, I can't wear it anymore. I think my personal favorite cosplay has to be Narumi from Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. That was a really good cosplay to wear. And then one day I wore it to a convention, and there was another girl cosplaying, and she looked really pretty. But then her boyfriend cosplayed her boyfriend in the show, and I was like, damn it. No hard feelings though. I still wear that cosplay. I was like, damn, I'm really gonna be forever alone like this, huh? But it's okay. I'll just cosplay a villainess to make up for it. How does it feel to live my dream? Shut up. But no way. Look, if I ever get like a partner, doesn't have to be romantic, like a cosplay partner. Oh my god, I am making this cosplay. It's everything. Like, I have friends that my friend like cosplays occasionally at anime conventions too, but we have different taste. So it's hard to like find someone who'll cosplay. Like, cosplay groups are really fun to like organize and go together as. But it's a whole other playing field figuring out what to cosplay. Because everyone has their own taste. Everyone has their own favorite series. You know, someone might want to, like, you know, a convention might be, let's say Anime Expo is 4 days long. You know, you got a JJK fan, you got a Chainsaw Man, you got a Spy Family fan, you got a One Piece fan, you got a JoJo fan, you got a Bungo Stray Dogs fan. The list goes on, and like, you guys still can't decide what to cosplay. So like, in that sense, I'll be like, oh, I'll still cosplay what I want to cosplay. But if like my friend happens to somehow coincidentally cosplay from the same show as me, I'll be like, oh my god, let's wear those cosplays on the same day together. Okay, oh my god, that's not good luck. That's not good luck. That like persimmon thing. No! Not the apple! Okay. I see how it is. But damn, now I have to think about like what I want to cosplay now. I know I'm broke for my Japan trip, but like buying secondhand cosplays, you know, that's a big brain move right there. Yeah, I'm spending money, but like, you know, it's good for the environment, right? So that cancels out all my bad decisions. I know I'm broke, but it's for a good cause. You know? Me. I'm the good cause. Gonna start eating ice soup with my next Dude, I've been eating ice soup. Since my I think after my next trip, it's gonna be ice soup first of the year. Like, okay, it's October now, right? And if I spend money on a cosplay, you know, I'll be good for October. But in November and December, I gotta go Christmas shopping. And I told myself, I was like, oh my god, I'm in Japan. It's a perfect opportunity to shop for gifts, you know, because I don't have to worry about like my friends not having those, or my friends already having these things. And look what I did in Japan. I bought stuff mostly for myself. So, not only am I eating ice soup, I screwed myself over. But, as I said before, it's for a good cause. I'm the good cause. That's my logic for everything. Treat myself? Nah, it's for a good cause. Me. Oh my god, that's my new logic from now on. I'm so smart for that. I mean, ice soup can be tasty. You know, it's like shaved ice, but like no syrup. I don't think that logic would help, but I'm using that for now. Nice. Okay. I'm making big moves right now. I think I pretty much went through most things with my trip already. I can't remember if there's anything more to talk about. Well, I also went to Anime Impulse in Phoenix and in OC. I flew and traveled for those two. That was fun. As if I haven't had enough anime conventions throughout the whole year. I just had to go to those two as well. Phoenix was crazy hot. I think Phoenix helped me prepare for Tokyo. Because when I went to Phoenix, it was beginning of August, peak summer times. And it was like 105 degrees outside. And I got lucky. I did not have to wait outside in the sun, in the scorching sun. I heard that the conditions were not good for other people who sit and wait that long. Everything I wanted to do was on day 2. And so day 1 was where people like had the worst of it. So that was something. OC was really nice. That was like SoCal vibes. And it was really cool getting to see like my favorite livers, favorite streamers, my inspirations. I got so nervous. I was like, Maina, you know, they're PNGs just like you. What do you have to be so nervous about? But like I was so nervous, I like died inside. But I survived. That'd be like really cool though. Like if you guys could meet your Oshi, what would you guys say to them? I would like stare at them through the screen and be like, internally, this premarital eye contact's kind of crazy right now. But I don't have enough wrist for that. I know there are people like who come in and they propose to their Oshis and stuff like that. And I'm like, you guys are the bravest people ever. Like, to propose to your favorite VTuber? Oh my gosh, hats off to you. That apple better not fall. Okay. Not gonna lie, I was looking for like other potential games to play instead of Fruit Mountain to like talk in the apple playing. So if anyone has recommendations, let me know. I've been seeing stuff like Power Wash Simulator, but I feel like I would get too conscious of how much power washing I would have left to do and like start panicking when I have like 99.9% left. When I have like 0.1% after finishing 99% of it. You know? Oh, that's not a good look. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh. I know there are a lot of better games. I could just play Suika too. I was like, damn, fruit and more fruit. Okay. Can I nudge those pineapples together? No. That was dumb. Are you kidding me? This is good. This is good. Trying to make a snake around. Oh, back from laundry. Nice. You go get those clothes washed. I didn't mind today earlier for my trip. Earlier this morning. Oh no. I don't know if it was just me, but like laundry machine I use in Japan. I think that was probably the most disappointing part of my trip. It was cheap, but like the dryer didn't work. I do like the washer worked, like my clothes were washed. But when it came to actually drying the clothes, no, do not fall. Oh my god. Okay. What? Okay. Whatever. Whatever. But yeah, I did launch. I packed for like 6 days worth, and I had like a 10-day trip. So like halfway through my stay, I did the laundry, at the hotel. But the machine didn't work. Do not fall. Do not fall. Good. Do not fall. I'm begging you. Do not fall. Oh my god, I forgot. I also went to Yokohama during my trip days. So Yokohama, it's a little bit outside of Tokyo, like an 1 hour train ride. Which wasn't bad. But it's like, it was really nice to go outside Tokyo for a day. Yeah. A lot of like shopping malls. It's where a lot of like, there was like a theme park there. There was a Moomin store at one of the stations, I think. No. No, I know, right? I was like, damn, I see how it is. It's okay, one more game. Don't worry, I got this, guys. Just one more game. You lie? Nah. I'm telling the truth. One more double Suika. Okay, how about that? See, I got you, don't worry. I'm not lying yet. See, all villainnesses do is lie anyway. So even if I lie, it's on par with who I am. Are you telling me to not be myself? Is that what it is? Oh my gosh, speaking of, I keep telling myself this. I think one of my goals after, after being back, a break. Oh shoot. Okay. So utilize Discord more? I think unlike most people, I never really used it before. VTubing? Like if I want to talk to my friends, I got like Twitter DMs. If I talk to like my IRL friends, so like Facebook Messenger, Instagram DMs, or just texting. If I'm on like Stan Twitter or something, Twitter group chats or whatnot. And I do have a personal Discord as well, but I don't really use it on web. So when it comes to stuff like making a server, running a server, voice calls and stuff like that, my experience is non-existent. It's a lot of work, yeah. It's not, my experience is, what? My experience is non-existent in like regards to that. I wouldn't say my goal is to make that server and to like run that server, because I do understand that there's a lot of work that goes into it, and I know that 100% I would not be able to have the time to moderate it, and I do not have like the resources to like hire a moderator, at least for like collaborations, or at least for like keeping in touch with other people through that. I want to like learn more about it on that end. Like, I sound like an old person when I say that. I just genuinely have no experience with it. Let's see. Okay. Like, someday I'll understand it. Today's not the day. I'll let myself be an old person for today. You know, back in my day, I don't know. So I'm in a few servers, but I'm not really active on them. I think I've only done one voice call. I think I've done one video call on Discord. And that was to watch an Idolish 7 concert with my friends. I didn't even like run that one. What are the rest of my goals? Hold on. It's in my Twitter drafts. Where are my drafts? Oh yeah, there it is. Goals now that I'm back from break. Stream consistently. Make a schedule and follow it as well as I can. Bullet point 1. Finish games I already have before I pay for more. That's bullet number 2. Reach 100 on Twitch. Bullet number 3. Post a cover. Bullet 4. Post TikToks of clips. Bullet 5. Collab. Bullet 6. Catch up on anime and manga recs. I have a whole list from earlier this year when I got recommendations. And I've only got like 2 of them in like 10 months. And then last one is manage my time well. I have more, but like, that's all I can fit in my non-Twitter blue. my free account. So that's all you're getting. So it's like, I'm taking like baby steps on that. On the CC grind. I'm thinking like, for the cosplay, yeah, I'm never paying for Twitter, yeah. See, the money that people use to pay for Twitter, that can go to like, other stuff. Like, food. And merch. And rent. So. Let's see. Okay, this is pretty good so far. Oh, my spiral going. There you go. For a while I was thinking of doing like a Twitter communities thing, but I don't think I can make that work either. So probably like I'll just stick with my social media account, like Twitter. I'm teeny tiny anyway. I gotta grow first before I figure stuff out, which is another goal. I think I'll eventually get there. Let's see. But at least with today, I can safely say I'm no longer a VTuber. I'm actually doing something. That's not good. This is not a good layout. Now for like the past like month and a half, I was like, oh my god, I'm doing nothing except tweeting on this account. Am I even a VTuber anymore? Or am I like one of those VTubers? Okay. Okay, I really think this might be my last game. It's almost 10 p.m. I could stay out more, but I also don't want to fall asleep at work tomorrow. See? There you go. Oh, nice. Okay. Are you kidding me? Okay. Oh my god, let's go. Kind of speed run this round. Okay. No! It's always the strawberry now! Okay. Unfortunately for me today, I am not a liar. So that was my last one. 3 hours of Fruit Mountain? Am I okay? Maybe I should try for 4 hours next time. No comments? Okay, okay, I see how it is. Darn, I'll break my record next time, whether it's my score record or my stream time record. Thanks for stream, thank you for dropping by. That was real fun. Oh my god, I got to yap for 3 hours. Every time before I go live, I get so nervous and I'm like, I should back out now, I still can. I should back out now, I still can. But then every time I end it, I'm like, oh my god, that was so fun. When can I next go live? It's like one of those super fun. It's like super fun, and I'm really glad to be able to do that for a year now. So hopefully I can get back on that grind after today. We'll see it. We'll see how things turn out. I'm still looking for Halloween art, so if you see me up late looking for artists, just look away. Yeah, it was fun. Yay! Yeah, just expect some Valhalla cute Halloween games. And we'll see whatever's next. Okay. I'm gonna end it right now. So thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.